All right. I'm on camera. Tape. I'm going to open this door. I'll open the door in a second. I put down number 93, YouTube Live Yoga Routine, which is September 1st. I think it's number 93. Pretty sure. The only reason, right before I pushed 93 or typed in 93, I already threw the sheet of paper away for the last month, for August, and I had it written down on that paper. So I think it's 93, number 93, YouTube Live Yoga Routine. And if it's not, then hey, it's not. It's okay. Still 90 something. Today, I was reading Christian quotes, and I came across this quote from Joyce Meyer. I always thought it was Joyce Myers, but it says Joyce Meyer. I never really listened to her, but I know of her, and I know she's a positive influence for many people, especially women, from what I remember. And this quote is in regards to expectations and letting go of expectations and letting God. And of course, it's got a Christian spin to it. It's the truth is the truth, no matter which path it's coming from. So the quote is this: many people feel so pressured by the expectations of others that it causes them to be frustrated, miserable, and confused about what they should do. But there is a way to live a simple, joy-filled, peaceful life. And the key is learning how to be led by the Holy Spirit, not the traditions or expectations of man. So when I read that this morning, I focused on the part that said, be led by the Holy Spirit. And for a Christian, the Holy Spirit is what dwells within an individual, which is God. And be led by the Holy Spirit means let go of the expectations that you have. That it becomes a barrier, because that stuff will make you frustrated, miserable, and confused. But be led by the Holy Spirit. Let go of the expectations. And the Christian spin is this: let go of man's expectations, which would be many religions. Let go. Let go, let go, let go. And this is cliche, but let go and let God. And it's very true, because you let go and let God. Call it Holy Spirit, or call it whatever name you want to. But let go of the expectations. So let's say you don't believe in God, which is fine. Let go of trying to have expectations of what you think should happen in your life, or expectations of what somebody else thinks you should be doing. Let go of all that and just let life happen. Of course, you still do things. You have to think of what you need to do. And if you're not a Christian, then you don't, do it the way the Bible tells you. Or if you're not a Muslim, you don't do it the way the Quran tells you, or whatever. But this quote is powerful, because it's saying, listen to yourself in a way. That's if you don't believe in God. So listen to yourself. If you believe in God, then you're listening to God. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Those are just labels. Just do and let go of expectations. And in yoga, this becomes important, because when you let go of the expectations, say this is the mind, this is the body, when you let go of the expectations, those expectations and all that stuff, the mind and body can unite and become one, because those barriers are removed. I'm not sure if I explained that perfectly. Well, I know I didn't explain it perfectly, but it is what it is. So take what you want away from that quote, or say, hey, I think that quote is a bunch of crap. Don't believe it. That's what you're taking away from it. And that's fine too. Everything is okay. So today we're going to do, I'm fixing my pants. We're going to begin an easy pose. We're going to do movements in the easy pose, neck rolls, trunk rotations, and all that stuff. And just focusing on the breathing. Now here, what you're doing is allowing these movements to become a form of a meditation. And to do that, what you do is focus on the breathing, think of nothing else but the breathing. And then that makes you aware of what's going on in the body. So it makes you aware of what you're stretching, makes you aware of an issue you may have in your lower back, or in your knee, or in your neck, or whatever. But it doesn't matter because you're focusing on the breathing. You're not focusing on that stuff. Now you are aware of it, but you're not focused on it. And that is a mindset that we're learning on the yoga mat, which is focus on the breathing. Don't focus on your so-called issues. So the breathing heightens your awareness. Hey, a little bug just flew by. That's because I just opened the door and these lights, still dark outside. So your back is straight. Hands are in front to your knees, bring your lap. Maybe you're leaning against the wall. Maybe you're leaning to the side. Whatever it is, just accept it. It's fine. Just get comfortable. And just focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. I think that bug is in my light. See, now I'm focused on the bug. I'm not even doing what I'm telling you to do. Now tilt the head to the right. Right ear is to the right shoulder. Back stays straight, or straight as you can get it. Shoulders are level. Left shoulder's down. And you're focused on the breathing. Now when you're focusing on the breathing here, make sure you're aware of what's going on in the left side of the neck, which is being stretched. You're aware of that. You're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing. You take the right hand, place it to the side of the head. Let the weight of the arm bring the head down. So you relax the arm. Weight of the arm brings the head down. Just let it happen. Now, of course, naturally, you might be pulling a little bit. That's okay too. Try not to pull. And if you're pulling, try not to pull as much. Just focus on the breathing, feeling the stretch at the left side of the neck. Then go ahead and release. Hands back to center. Tilt the head to the left. Left ear is to the left shoulder. Back is straight. Straight as you can get it. Right shoulder's down. Focusing on the breathing, which heightens your awareness. Makes you aware of the stretch in the right side of the neck. Makes you aware of what's going on in the body. Maybe you're feeling fatigue in the lower back or in the upper back. But you're not focused on that. You're focusing on the breathing. Bring the left side, bring the left hand to the right side of the neck, of the head. Man, I'm losing it. I started thinking about the bug in the light. Made me say everything incorrectly. Right shoulder's down. Shoulders are level. Relaxing the arm. If you're pulling, try not to pull too much. Just letting it go. Letting your body go where it goes. And then go ahead and release. Head's back to center. Going to tilt the head back. You're not drawing the head back. You're going up, and the chin is going up. So the back is going as straight as you can get it. Just focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. Actually, I don't know if that's a bug in the light or not. So knuckles under the chin, pushing up. Feels like water dripping. Let me look. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. You can't even hear it. I know you can't even hear it. I can hear it. So I need to let that be not what I'm focused on, but aware of. Just like I'm aware, drop the chin down to the chest, just like I'm aware of the bird outside. I'm aware of this noise. I'm aware my shoulder hurts from the other day. But I'm not focused on that stuff. I'm focusing on the breathing. So you're not rolling the back here. The chin's going down to the chest, feeling the stretch. The back of the neck. Just focus on the breathing. And clasp the fingers together. Palms go to the back of the head. Relax the arms. And let the weight of the arms bring the head down. Go ahead and release back to center. Try to get as straight as you can. And then neck rolls. Drop the head to the right, down around. The head's dropping down and going around. The head is going up and back. You're inhaling. The head drops down and goes around. You're exhaling. And you're linking this movement to the breathing. And you're focusing on the breathing, which makes you aware of the movement, makes you aware of what's being stretched. And this focus on the breathing, and that makes you aware of what's going on. And when the head goes to the top, reverse, allows this movement to become a form of a moving meditation. So you're just not rolling the neck, you're just not stretching the neck. It's becoming a moving meditation. And then when the head goes to the top, bring yourself to center. Shoulder shrug, shoulders to the ears, back, down and around. Shoulders are going up. You're inhaling. Shoulders go down. You're exhaling. Linking the breathing with the movements, or with the movement. Then the shoulders go to the ears. You're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you go up. And then when the shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. Yeah, you're going to do, got an itch on my foot, man. We're going to do trunk rotations. Dropping down to the right, down and around. As you go down and around, the back is straight and you're reaching out. You're exhaling. And as the trunk goes to the top, you're inhaling. Focus on the breathing. Allow this movement to link with the breathing. So you exhale as you go down, inhale as you go up. Focus just on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. And then when the trunk goes to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Keep the back straight, reaching out. And inhale as you go up. So exhale when you go down, inhale as you go up. Focus on the breathing. Let the movement become a meditation, moving meditation. This is a mindset that we're gaining where we're moving. It's becoming a moving meditation. And this mindset you take off the yoga mat. And when you come to the top, bring yourself to center. And when you go out in the real world, you're moving throughout the world, the so-called real world, doing your day activities. And those are becoming a form of a meditation because you're focused. And this is what we're learning on the yoga mat, the mindset. This is how I teach yoga, or how I've been taught to teach yoga. It's about learning the mindset. So left hand on the right knee, right arm up, pull yourself up, then twist. Palm goes to the floor, it's in the back, arm is straight, and it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting, and you're focused on the breathing. Now in this pose, when you inhale, the belly swells with air, so it pushes you out of the pose slightly. Let yourself be pushed out. And when you exhale, the belly goes in, you go back into the pose. This is a slight movement. You're aware of this movement, but you're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing. And make sure you're twisting the head. Go ahead and release. Center. And the other side, so right hand's on the left knee, left arm is up, pull yourself up, then you twist, palm goes to the floor, center of the back, arm is straight, it's against the back, make sure the head is twisting, and you focus on the breathing. And again, when you inhale, the belly swells with air, so it pushes you out of the pose slightly, let yourself be pushed out. When you exhale, you go back into the pose. It's a subtle movement that you're aware of, but you're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing and make sure the head is twisting. And then we'll head release at the center. Now here, we're just going to settle here for a second or so. Well, more than a second, maybe 30 seconds. You're just going to watch yourself breathe. And you're already breathing automatically. So you're not going to control it. It's very natural to start focused on the breathing, to start controlling it. But you're already breathing automatically, so you're just going to watch it. And you watch it by watching the belly go up and down or in and out. When you inhale, the belly swells with air. When you exhale, the belly goes in. You're watching that. Or you bring the tip of the focus to the tip of the nose and you watch the air go in and out. Don't control it, just watch it. Nothing else but the breathing. I know it's more than 30 seconds. Way more than a second. I'm going to stay here just a little bit longer, so just watch yourself breathe. Focus solely on the breathing. We'll go up to mountain pose. Open this door a little bit more. I heard the dog bark. That dog barks around this time. He's about on time. He usually barks around this time. Sunday, he's a little late sometimes because I guess the person is having to work. So, I'm going to go to mountain pose. Feet are shoulder width apart. Toes come up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. No tension in the shoulders or the arms. You're finding that spot where the skeleton is just standing. As if you resist the skeleton, you position the body where it's just standing with no tension. So everyone's going to look different. Just accept where you are. Focus on the breathing. And we're going to do 2 sun salutations. Bring palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Exhale, as you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Forehead's going towards the knees, and you're pulling yourself in. Now, with this pose, when you inhale, the belly swells with air. So let yourself be pushed out of the pose. And then when you exhale, the belly goes in. It's a subtle movement. You're aware of that movement, but you're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing. You're aware of maybe the stretch in the hamstrings, or if you feel it in the lower back, or wherever. But you're not focused on those things. You're focusing on the breathing. The palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back. We're going to do a low lunge. I usually do the low lunge. That's what I was taught 20-something years ago. Low lunge, then the high lunge. So with the low lunge, top the foot to the floor, the back, knees to the floor. Hips are square and they're pushing forward diagonally. Back is straight, or maybe arch. If your back is arched, you're scooping. You're doing kind of a scoop. If it's straight, you're elongating. So you're stretching out. Palms to the floor, maybe to your fingertips, or whatever you can do. But whatever you're doing, make sure the front knee is not going over the toe or over the toe too much. So lengthen up some if it is. And just feel open here and focus on the breathing. So if you're thinking, man, I'm not as open as I should be, or anything like that, you're letting go of that mindset. Those are the barriers that prevent the mind and body to become one. Let go of that and let the mind and body become one. Accept where you are. What you're doing is good. What you're doing is perfect. So just accept it. Let the mind and body become one. If the mind and body are one, then you're doing yoga. That is yoga. Now with the back foot, roll the toes under. We're going to the high lunge. We're not going to stay there. We're bringing the knee off the floor. Settle here for a second or so. Then let's move to the downward dog. With the downward dog, arms are straight, legs are straight, heels towards the floor, tailbones go to the ceiling. And you're pushing into this pose. So you push into the spot right before you feel like you shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle there, and focus on the breathing. Now, if it becomes too much, just go down to hands and knees. Or bring yourself out of it a little bit. Just because you commit to it in the beginning doesn't mean you have to stay there. You listen to your body. Say, hey, I can only do that for 10 seconds. I'm go out of it. It's fine. You're listening to your body. You're becoming your own guru. You're learning how to listen to yourself. Your own guru. That's one thing I teach. Be your own guru. Listen to yourself. Sort of like the quote that I was quoting. Listen to what Joyce Meyer was saying. Listen to the Holy Spirit. But listen to the Holy Spirit. Listen to God. Whatever you want to call it. Or listen to yourself. Now you slide into the upward dog. Drop down to the knees and the chest. You slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor. Palms are to the floor. And scooping up. Now, if this is too much, you're going to do the small cobra, which is this. Chest is off the floor. No pressure on the hands. The hands are touching the floor, but you're not using them. Or go to hands and knees. Or do the upward dog and just modify it. Listen to yourself. And then back to downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Tailbones to the ceiling, heels towards the floor. So with the tailbones going, when the tailbones go to the ceiling, heels are going towards the floor, or they're into the floor, you're stretching the back of your legs there. And of course, you're going to stretch the lower back a little bit. You're just aware of that stuff. You're not focused on it. You're still focusing just on the breathing. And then you're going to bring the left foot up between the hands, opening up. So with the back foot, top of the foot's to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is straight, or maybe arch. If it's arch, you're doing a scoop, feeling opened. And if the back is straight, you're reaching out, so you're elongating. Hand to your palms, maybe to your fingertips. And make sure the front knee is not going over the toes. And if it is, you want to lengthen up some and just focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And that focus heightens your awareness. Makes you aware of what's going on in the body. But you're not focused on that stuff. You're focusing on the breathing. Now we're going to go to high lunge. So with the back foot, curl the toes under, knee goes up. Settle here for a second or so. Then move into the standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Forehead's going to the knees. Let yourself breathe. Palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Exhale. We're going to have one more sun salutation. We're going to go a little bit faster in this one. Inhale. Exhale. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down. Focus on the breathing. Palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back. Low lunge. Opening up. Focusing on the breathing. Nothing else but the breathing. High lunge. Then downward dog. Pushing into it. Focusing on the breathing. And upward dog. Or modify it how you have to. Focus on the breathing. Downward dog, pushing into it. Again, focus on the breathing. I keep on repeating that because that's what we're doing. Focusing on the breathing. Left foot is up, low lunge. Opening up. Focus on the breathing. Heighten your awareness. And let's the sun salutation, high lunge. Standing forward bend. And let's the sun salutation become a form of a moving meditation. Palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale, exhale, turn the palms out, push the air down and out. And then you're going to go to mountain pose. Again, with mountain pose, toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. No tension in the shoulders or the arms. And then you're going to elongate. So think of a string going from the top of the head, elongating yourself, but letting the skeleton stand. So you want to make sure the bones are positioned so there's no tension. You adjust your skeleton and you're standing. Or it's standing. And we're just going to focus on the breathing. So I'm going to stay here just a little bit longer. So just watch yourself breathe. Again, when you're watching yourself breathe, it's natural to start to control it. Let go of the mindset of control and watch yourself breathe. That's what we're learning, to let go of control and just watch. And what happens is that you become the watcher. You realize you're the watcher, the observer, not control. That's kind of hard to say in English, but you're not control. And then palms together. Namaste. And that's it. So, like I said in the beginning, I think this is number 93. I'm pretty sure it's 93. I have a trash can right there and the paper's outside, so I can look. But I'm pretty sure it's number 93, YouTube Live Yoga Routine. So I'll see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.